Hello everyone and welcome back to Basics Live with me Nitish Balal and
Nikita.
And we are going to be your coaches and workout partners for today's workout. It's a lower body workout today. It's our final week which has maximum volume, so it's going to be a fun, grueling workout, but we'll try and make it as fun as possible for all of you guys. Before we get started, make sure you have a pair of dumbbells, you have a yoga mat, you have a hand towel, you have a water bottle, so that you can cruise through the workout and enjoy it at the same time. Alright, also make sure you have your lifestyle score handy. We're going to be doing a lower body workout, so we're going to use that throughout the workout today to decide what reps are we going to do in which set. And on that note, I think without further ado, let's get straight into the warm-up. We've got two movements, very simple. The first one is a single leg glute bridge. Nikita is going to help us demo the movement. You're going to lie down on the mat, get one leg on the opposite knee, and all you have to do is press yourself up and come back down. If you struggle with this, you can also do regular glute bridges as well, but just do 20 reps instead of 10 if you're doing the regular glute bridges. Alright, we'll do 10 reps each side. Let's go. And then the opposite side. All right. The next movement is going to be a dead bug, and I just forgot.
Meanwhile, for the dead bugs, you have to lie down on your back. Intermediate and advanced, keep your legs up, arms pointing the ceiling or the sky in my case. Press your lower back down and slowly extend the opposite arm and leg. Beginners can
You don't have to move your arms.
Stick to moving the legs one at a time, but make sure you're engaging your core by pressing your lower back to the floor. What do we mean by engaging the core? Lie down on your back once.
Yeah, sure.
So, if I insert a hand here under his lower back, it should not go inside. Like there should not be any gap here. You have to press your lower back down so that I'm not able to insert the hand over here. That's what we mean by engaging the core.
So basically touch your lower back down to the floor, raise your knees up, and intermediates like Nikita had shown, you're going to go alternate arm and alternate leg. Beginners, just go using your legs. And alright, let's do 10 reps each side.
And it's tough engaging the core, but try and do it to make it effective.
That's 10 reps for me, and moving on for the remaining 10.
Keep moving, everyone. Just move slow in this movement. It requires you to be more conscious of yourself.
And that's 20 reps. Alright, without further ado, let's get straight into the second set as well. Get the ankle on the opposite knee. Go ahead and do 10 glute bridges.
I had never seen a coconut tree from the bottom.
Let's hope that a coconut doesn't come and fall on your head.
I'm just hoping that, because there are a lot of coconuts here.
And it's time for the dead bugs now.
We should have bought our shades.
That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
And I'm done.
Short break because I'm feeling very hard to keep my core engaged. The more you keep your lower back in contact with the floor, it makes it that much more burning sensation in your core. Alright, 11 more to go. Sorry, 9 more to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Okay, so that was our warm up. I definitely need a quick water break, but we're going to also quickly move on to the mobility. We've got two simple movements. The first one is going to be the elephant walk. The second one is going to be the weighted hip shift. If you notice, Nikita, she's kept a dumbbell right in front of her because the elephant walk makes it harder for some people who have tight hamstrings. So basically you keep your palms on the surface at an elevation like the dumbbell. You can also have two dumbbells as well, and all you have to do is alternately bend your knees. This is how an elephant would walk. And
Feel
every
the
time,
stretch here.
yes, every time you lock out your knee, you will feel an amazing stretch in your hamstrings. Go ahead, Nikita. You can explain what you are feeling right now in your hamstrings.
And hold for at least 2 to 3 seconds, guys. Don't be in a hurry like this. Just take it slow. I'm feeling a nice stretch in this part of my leg. And I need this because day before yesterday, we drove for almost 10 hours and we were just sitting.
We're going to be doing this for 60 seconds.
Let's go.
Nikita never leaves an opportunity to hold the stretch for longer.
Still, I am more tight. Like, still my muscles are more stiffer than yours.
And as you can see, I am actually placing the palms down on the floor because I relatively have freer hamstrings, and this actually helps me get that stretch much better. So intermediate and advanced athletes, see if you can do this, but if you can't lock your knees out, there's no point of doing this. Might as well hold a dumbbell and then do it if you can feel a better stretch there. The whole idea is to lock your knees out. All right. We still have 10 seconds.
Oh, we still have.
Yeah, I mean, you anyway started a long back.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Moving on to the next stretch. I'm going to use the 10. So can you use the other 10?
Yeah.
For the weighted hip shifts. Okay, or you can even do it body weight as well, just to showcase it for our beginner members. So the weighted hip shift is a very simple movement. You sit down on your knees, get the other knee in such a fashion that the heel is slightly ahead of the knee. Beginners do it body weight. Intermediates grab a dumbbell, hold it on your right in front of your torso. Make sure the torso is facing forwards, and all you have to do is sideways move and rock.
Make sure you
as
don't
simple as that.
Tilt your body like this. Keep facing forward to feel a better stretch in your groin.
Again, we are bringing this workout to you live from the beautiful city of Udupi.
Nitish's hometown.
And 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. So if you get a lot of small town vibes, crickets chirping around, natural sounds, wind rumbling the leaves, we actually wanted you to get a feel of this. Some vehicles moving around in the background, you might have some mild noise. We've tried to kind of cancel it out as much as possible, but I was never going to leave an opportunity to work out right out in the sun in between nature.
Thank God we could squeeze it in our hectic schedule.
And that's 30 seconds each side. Alright, so that was the mobility as well. Now we've got a simple workout. We've got two movements. Nikita is going to help us demo the first one. The first one is going to be a weighted glute bridge. So just like we did the single leg glute bridge, we are going to get into the same position. Lie down on your mat, place your dumbbells on the hips, and from there all you have to do is raise your hips up and then back down. Raise your hips up and then back down. Okay, this is going to be your first movement.
If you have 2 dumbbells, what you can do, hold them, place them here on your hip bone, and then do the glute bridges.
Right? And if you are a beginner and if you feel that it's going to be extremely challenging for you to hold the dumbbell there, you can get rid of the dumbbell and just do your regular glute bridges as well. If you're just getting started and you want to take it easy, doing the body weight version is also going to help you equally. The dumbbell version just helps you if you've been training for a while now and you want to increase the intensity, so then have that dumbbell on your hip and then go. I'm going to be using 1 dumbbell in the first set, and then we'll see if I want to go ahead and increase it to 2 dumbbells. Alright, so that's going to be our first movement. The second movement, I'm going to show you the exact version of the movement. It's the pistol squat. So how do we do it? It's basically a single leg squat. So let me show it to you in the diagonal position so that you have a better view of what the movement is. So you're going to stand on one leg, get the other leg up in the air, go down into a squat, stand back up, switch legs again, go down into a squat and then stand back up. Not bad. I'm able to do my pistol squats even on my running shoes as well. And we'll discuss more about that after this first part of the workout. So that's basically your pistol squat. You keep alternating, but there are certain variations that a few people can do. Beginners, what I want you to, can you just move the dumbbell back first so that they can actually have a look at it properly. Yeah, take a step forward. So beginners, what I want you to do is take one leg right behind the other ankle, place it on the floor. Keep your toes on the floor. You can also keep the toes firmly on the floor as well, right? And then now try and go down into a squat and stand back up. Finish that and stand back up. Okay, again move to the opposite side, try once again. And if you struggle balancing yourself, you can use a surface as well. Go down, because even if you keep your fingers on that surface for your support, you're still pressing the heels down and activating your quads to actually stand up, right? This is the beginner version. What I showed initially was the advanced version. If you can actually do a pistol squat, go ahead and do it. If you are an intermediate where this seems very easy and what I did right in the beginning, the pistol squat seems very hard, here's a variation for you. You can wrap the foot around your ankle and then go down to a squat and then stand up. So this is slightly more advanced than the beginner version, but is slightly easier than the advanced version. Like you see, I am finding it hard to balance, so I'll hold on to a surface, go down and then stand up. But mind you, you don't want to actually place your weight on that surface, because then it actually kills the purpose.
There is one more option. If you find the toe assisted one easy, you can hold the dumbbell in front of your body and then do it. Right?
Yes.
Can we do this?
Yeah, I mean, it just adds an additional element of complexity where your core also gets challenged. I would rather have you get the foot around the ankle and use support, because that is still body weight and it adds that element of balance as well. But if you find that, okay, this is giving you a better stimulus, go ahead and try this one as well. No problems with that. Okay?
So you want me to do the wrap around?
I would actually, because we, let me first come back to the number of reps that we are doing and then you can take. Like I said, it's going to be week 5 of our cycle, so it's going to be humongous amount of reps that we are doing on the glute bridges. We are going to stick to 15, 18 or 21 reps depending on your lifestyle score. So if you're less than 60, you'll do 15 reps of the weighted glute bridges. If you're 60 to 80, you're going to be doing 18 reps, and above 80 people, you're going to be doing 21 reps. My score for yesterday was 60, your score was somewhere around 70, right? So both of us are going to stick to 18 reps on the weighted glute bridges, and on the pistol squats, we're going to be doing 18 reps each side. So even if it is going to be easy, I would say stick to that, because that is going to give you a lot of stimulus on your legs and you might not actually feel your legs tomorrow, right? Pistol squat is too much. So think of it this way. Right now, your body weight is, say, my body weight for instance is 80 kg, and I am basically doing a squat with body weight, right? Imagine you double that weight up, that becomes 160 kilos, and then you're trying to squat. What is the amount of effort you will have to put in to do a normal squat? That is exactly what happens when you do a pistol squat. You're basically taking your entire body weight and putting it only on one leg. So if it's easy, no problem, because we are doing a humongous amount of reps today, right? Even if you feel like it's easy, try it for 2 sets and then you can take a call if you want to increase it or not. So we're going to be doing 4 sets. We'll start a new set every 4 minutes. Okay, Nikita needs a quick short break. It's extremely humid out here, coastal region. That's why you see a lot of coconut trees in the background as well. So we're all set. We'll start in the next 30 seconds.
I'll do it with both the dumbbells for glute bridges.
Sure. I'm going to start off with one because it's going to be 18 reps and then we'll see how do we want to proceed further. Alright, 15 seconds. Let's get ready. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Starting off with the glute bridges.
18, right?
Yes, 18 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you squeeze your bum when you raise your hips up. 6, in fact 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. That was our glute bridge. Again, I also don't try and push hard on the glute bridge because of the sheer amount of volume of reps. Even this heavy is good if you can actually lock your hips out by squeezing your bum. All right, let's get started with the...
Beginners, hope you stick to without any weights. If you feel like adding weight, then only add.
All right, and now on the pistols, because I'm going to be doing pistol squats, I'll go alternate because Nikita is doing the beginner version or the intermediate version. She's going to stick to one leg at a time and then move on to the other leg.
I'll start with this one and then...
Yeah, sure. Yes. All right, let's go. That's 2 each side. 3. 1/3 done.
When I learned it first time.
All right, 10 reps done. 8 more to go. Each side. 8. 8.
Thank God it's breezy.
7. 7. I wish and I hope that you can actually see the clouds passing by right behind us. There's a lot of movement happening. 5, 4, 3, 2, and one last rep. 1. All right, I'm going to actually explain you what unilateral bias means. Every time I say that, whenever we do a movement with just one side, our body has a tendency to have a stronger side and then a weaker side. I realized it when I did the pistol squats for the first time. Every time I tend to start with my left leg, but whenever I start with my right, I tend to lose balance. So the next set, I'm going to start off with the pistols on the right leg and you'll see how I struggle to maintain balance on the first rep. Alright, it's already time for our next set. Let's get going.
Okay, this time I'm going to stick to the beginner version for you guys to follow. Otherwise, you'll think that Nikita is doing advanced and we are doing beginner. I have literally closed my eyes because
Same here.
there's a lot of flare coming.
And that's 18 reps. All right.
Not
And like
bad.
I said, I'm going to starting with my right leg this time. Hopefully, I don't know if I lose balance or not. Let's see.
I'm also starting.
Oh, and when you talk about it so much on camera, your body refuses to say, no, I'm not going to do what you want. 2. 4. 5.
I'm
6.
supposed to feel my glutes also,
Yes,
right?
yes. You will actually feel a lot of your glutes. Because you end up pressing your heels so much onto the floor, your glutes get activated like crazy. And this is something I realized a day after I do pistols. The next day, my glutes are super sore. 9. See that? How I lost balance? 10. Okay, 8 more to go. Sorry. 7 more.
Easy.
6 more.
Where we used to shoot before, we had a provision of air conditioning. And I used to hate that. I literally hate working out in an AC. Neither I want a fan. Today I'm actually
And that's
liking it.
not because she sweats more.
Yeah.
If she doesn't have that, sweating has nothing to do with it. But primarily because when you're working out, your core temperature is going up way too much, and turning on an AC can actually
Yes,
be counterproductive.
you don't have option when you have so many people in a gym. You need that for ventilation purposes. But if given an option, try and work out in the natural conditions as much as possible.
And that's 1. All right. 2 sets done. 2 more to go.
How much time left?
30 seconds. Okay, I think it's fair to add another dumbbell for the glute bridges right now.
I'll do with both of them this time. If you want to do body weight, feel free to do so, guys.
And let's go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So, if some of you still struggle with the pistol squats, even the beginner version, there's one more easier version of it, which is the gymnastic squat.
Yeah.
Nikta is going to do 5 reps of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This also helps you build that strength because it improves your ankle mobility and also builds strength in your quads. All right, let's go. Three, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. All right, it's getting cloudy. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Yeah. Otherwise you'll see us working out in rain, will we?
I don't know. We might as well. 7.
I'm only concerned about the mic.
8, 8, 9, 9. That's how quickly the weather changes around here. 10, 10, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. All right. This feels like that week 5 lower body workout.
We should have more unilateral movements.
We do. We had a unilateral movement almost every week this time.
Yeah. There is, I think, nothing better than doing a unilateral movement for improving strength, flexibility, mobility, and your body awareness.
All right, time for our last set. Let's go. Wow, such a beautiful sky. And reps. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. And now it's time for the final set on the pistol squats. It's like a bittersweet moment. I know that this is the last set, but at the same time I know it's 36 reps in total.
Come on, Nitish, you can do this. You know?
I know. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, and 9. I'm going to take a short break. My heart rate's at 188. That's technically 1 beat faster than my peak heart rate for my age. And this happens every time I do pistol squats. I don't know how I'm talking this much while my heart rate is so high.
Because you're super strong.
9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, one last rep, 1 and 1. All right.
Good one, guys. Nice.
All right. Take a minute's break. That doesn't mean you get to sit down. You keep walking up and down your mat. Catch your breath. And trust me, I am super happy that I could do pistol squats in my running shoes. And we'll just talk about why it's that big a deal to do any form of lower body workout using a running shoe, specifically a movement like pistol squats.
What are you doing?
No, I thought we're going to be doing
Catch your breath.
cyclist squats first.
Let's talk about something.
Yeah, we'll talk about why you shouldn't train using your running shoes.
Why you should not train.
Yeah. So, your running shoes make you feel comfortable because it has a soft sole, and if you notice, it's slightly curved. You see this small gap at the back? Can you keep your left foot in the front slightly? And you see how her foot or her sole is flat and planted on the floor. It's relatively harder if she runs in those shoes. These are training shoes, Reebok Nano 9.
That's true.
And these are running shoes. So you see, this is when my foot touches the floor, this is when my foot touches the floor. And that's primarily to help you run better, run more comfortably, because every time you run, you're actually landing impact on your foot, so it gives that action, and that is why it is soft. Having said that, when you use this for training purposes, you don't get that stable foundation for your foot on the floor. You can't use your foot as a tripod like this, right? This is your heel, this is your toe, and this is the little finger, the bone behind that. In a training shoe, it is much more easier because it helps you to keep your foot planted, which is why if you have a running shoe, in fact, I myself was contemplating using no shoes for the workout today because we were doing pistol squats, but I said let me give it a shot, and if needed I'll take off the shoe and do it with the socks. But then I was able to do it in the running shoes, which is exceptionally brilliant because that actually tells you about how much control you have when you actually do your squats, right? So one primary reason why you shouldn't work out, upper body is still fine because you're not pressing the heel as hard onto the ground, but lower body, if you don't have a pair of training shoes, good training shoes which have a solid foundation, a flat bottom, even a canvas shoe would work. But
or barefoot will also.
yeah, if you don't have those,
Yeah.
best possible solution is to do it barefoot.
Barefoot.
Nothing is better than training barefoot. It actually helps you open up your toes, which also maintains the curve of your foot, which is
In
why
fact, when I work out at home, I usually do it barefoot.
exactly.
That helps me a lot because I tend to shift my weight inside
Yeah.
a lot.
And you can't do that when you're doing it barefoot.
Yeah.
It's really hard, and that's why it's very helpful if you can actually either wear a training shoe whenever you're doing lower body workouts or do it barefoot. Never use a running shoe for doing a workout that is lower body specifically, right? Hope this helps. If you have any further questions regarding what kind of shoe is good, or say why or you feel better with a running shoe and etc., drop it down in the comments or let us know in the WhatsApp community, and we'll be glad to take those questions. Right?
Thank you.
Okay, now moving on to our second part. We've got an HIIT. It's a Thursday today, so we're going to be doing an HIIT. The HIIT has two movements. The first one is a good morning. Very simple. Beginners, get your palms behind your neck. All you have to do is push your hips back, keep your knees soft, and stay at the bottom for a second. If you notice, her knees are exactly above her heels. She's pushed her hips back, and her upper back is parallel to the floor, and come back up. Can you also show 3 to 5 reps using a dumbbell?
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Hold the dumbbell from the outside in a crush grip position. Get the dumbbell on your neck. All you have to do is push your hips back, keep your knees soft. Can you pull your elbows back as well?
It's very hard for me.
Okay, go ahead.
See?
Simple as that. No, continue. Excellent. It's harder for her because it kind of engages the posterior chain more, her hamstring, glutes, lats, everything, which is why she feels more activation in her hamstrings when she does that. Am I right?
No, I'm just not able to go down. I feel that my hamstrings are restricting.
That's what I'm saying. It gets activated more because you're actually engaging most of your muscles in your posterior chain, and when you push back, your hamstrings are already activated before that. But if you can't, try and slowly push them back. Ideally, you want the elbows to be back. That's going to be our first movement. The second movement is what we call a cyclist squat. For this, you're going to keep 2 dumbbells. Place your heels on the handle of the dumbbell so that the heel gets elevated, and from this position all you have to do is go down into a squat. This will help you cross your knees over your toes. Great movement for your knee, and from there stand up. Go down and stand up. Go down and stand up.
If you don't have stable dumbbells, then you can
take your shoes off.
A butterfly is
That's going to happen whenever you train out in nature. Elevate your heels like that, or you can also just fold up your mat also just to elevate your heels, and then go down into a squat and stand up, right? But dumbbells should do the job unless you have those round dumbbells which are not hexagonal in shape and are not stable, right? Anything works as long as your heel is elevated. Now, the workout for today is actually a Tabata, which is, again, I don't know, should we be happy about it or should we be sad about it? So we're going to be doing 2 Tabatas. The first Tabata is going to be for good mornings, 8 intervals, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest of good mornings. Then we take a 2-minute break, and then immediately following that we start with the cyclist squats. Again, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest for 8 intervals. Right? We'll take you along cyclist squats. We're going to do it body weight because we're going to use both the dumbbells to kind of elevate our heels, and body weight in Tabata is going to be sufficient. For the good mornings, I am going to use the 15s, Nikita is going to use the 10s. If we get tired in between, we'll kind of chuck the weight and do it body weight so that all beginners also can feel motivated.
So I think I'll do the first 4 intervals with weight,
okay.
Last 4 without weight.
Very smart. She knows that last 4 intervals are going to be harder, and that's why she's going to chuck off the weight in the last 4.
You need to be smart like
I know. Alright, 15 seconds and we get started with the first Tabata, which is going to be good mornings. Hold your dumbbell, keep it ready, and we start in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh my God. Breathe in when you go down, breathe out when you come up. And relax. 20 seconds up. I'm just going to keep my arms there itself, relax my dumbbells on my shoulders, because taking them down is going to be too much of an effort. And let's go for our second round. And that's 50 seconds, 20 seconds once again. 2 intervals done, 6 more to go.
I'm getting 8 reps in each.
I just lost count. I was trying to count. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And that's 20 seconds. Again, 8 reps for me as well. 3 intervals done. 5 more to go. And 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And that's 8 reps once again. We are halfway there. Take a break. Nikita smartly dropping the weights off for the last 4 intervals. All right, let's go. All right, 6 intervals done. No, 5 intervals done. 6 starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And that's 8. All right.
6 done.
Last 2 intervals.
I'm doing
Starting
more
in 3,
reps without it.
2, 1, let's go. That's 8 reps, 1 last interval, and I can't wait to get this dumbbell off my shoulders. 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's the end of our first Tabata. All right.
I'm sweating like Nitish today.
That's primarily because of the humidity, the sunrise, the sunshine, everything. The coastal weather. But trust me, there's nothing better than getting a workout in broad daylight like this. You get your natural light exposure, you get your nature exposure, so much fresh oxygen, you will never feel out of breath. Even though my heart rate's at around 180, I feel like I can continue talking. Alright, keep walking up and down your mat throughout this rest period because it's going to help you get some blood flow into the muscles. The next movement is going to be our cyclist squat. I'm just going to keep the dumbbells this side for a diagonal view because Nikita is anyway doing it facing this side. Okay, the sweat is so much that the cover that I use for my mic is looking like cat's hair. Hopefully it still does the job. All right, we've got about 10 seconds. Let's get ready. Get your dumbbells ready. And we begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Cyclist squat. And 8 reps. All right. Taking a 10-second break. I don't want to walk in between these 10 seconds, just shaking my legs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, 2 intervals up. So HIIT doesn't always mean getting things done fast, right? Okay, let's get started on the 3rd interval. We did 8 intervals of 8 reps on the good mornings, and going by the looks of it, we are also getting 8 cyclist squats every interval as well. So that's a total of 64 reps in just 4 minutes. Now that's what we call intensity. Controlled yet super effective. A lot of people think HIIT means getting things done fast, throwing form out of the window. All right, interval 4. Breathe in when you go down, breathe out when you come up. And my quads are on fire.
My calves.
Because I think you're pressing your toes way too much. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Interval 5. All right, 5 intervals done. Maintaining that rep speed of 8 reps per interval. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And got 9 reps this time. 6 intervals done. 2 more to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And 9. One last interval. This is definitely not easy. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last rep. And that's time. All right. I'm going to quickly keep the dumbbells here, sit down, catch my breath. I don't want these shoes on for now. I'm going to close our eyes and do some deep breathing for 45 seconds, and then start with our actual breath work for the day. Inhale, expand your belly. Exhale, relax your belly. In 10 seconds, we'll start with Dirgha Pranayam, which is basically breathing in 3 steps. Inhale, fill your belly. Inhale, fill your rib cage, and inhale to fill your chest, and then exhale in the exact reverse order. Let's go. Belly, rib cage, chest. Exhale, chest, rib cage, belly. Keep going for 1 minute. Slowly rub your palms and place them on your eyes. That's how warm my body is.
Yeah.
Nature is beautiful. Yeah. All right. My quads are screaming for mercy, so we're going to quickly get started with the stretches. Otherwise, I feel like I'm going to cramp everywhere in my lower body. All right. The first stretch is going to be what we call the kneeling bridge. We're going to hold it for 60 seconds. Very simple. Watch Nikita how she's got her palms behind her feet and then raise her hips up. Beginners, do this and stick to this. Intermediates, we're going to go down, drop our elbows down and raise our hips up. Right? All right, let's go. And while we hold this stretch, make sure you squeeze your bum, raise your hips up, and don't forget to head over to the challenges section on the Back to Basics app to check your challenges for this week. You'll have an activity challenge, nutrition challenge, and either one of the sleep, hydration, or energy level challenge. Make sure you at least make an attempt at completing those because they are your one-stop solution to building healthier habits and eventually adopting a healthier lifestyle. All right, 30 seconds up. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my entire body down. Beginners, you can follow Nikita and see if you can drop your elbows down. Make sure you squeeze your bum and raise your hips up.
Raising hips in this position is challenging for me, so I'm just keeping the elbows back.
Last 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. That was our first stretch. Now, for the second stretch, we are going to basically do the figure 4. So we are going to lie down on our back. I'm actually going to turn the other way around. All right. Lie down on your back. Get one ankle on the opposite knee. Pull your hamstring towards your chest. While you do that, make sure that your lower back is in contact with the floor and hold this position for 30 seconds. Keep breathing. With every exhale, try and pull your hamstring closer and closer towards the chest, making sure that you don't lose contact with the floor from your lower back. All right, halfway there. Three, 2, 1, and switch sides. This time getting the opposite leg on the ankle, grab the hamstring and go. Again, hold for 30 seconds. This one gets extremely tricky when you are sweating like this. Your ankles slip, your hands slip. But hang in there. Just a few more seconds. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Let's get back up. Last two stretches. The next stretch is going to be the night to hamstring. In fact, I think we should do the hamstring, kneeling hamstring stretch instead of the night to hamstring because we've just done something for our quads, but hamstrings are going to be smashed otherwise. So, get into a kneeling position, get your legs straight up in the front, keep your knee locked, point the toe upwards, and then bend down. Intermediates and advanced athletes, you can definitely do this. Beginners, if you struggle with that, drop your hips down on your ankle just like Nikita is showing you. And great stretch for your hamstring. Almost there. Last 10 seconds. And switch sides. Again, we're going to hold this position for 30 more seconds, and that will be our last stretch. We had actually planned to do downward dog to cobra as well, but the kneeling hamstring stretch kind of takes care of your hamstrings. core specifically, we didn't do something that was contracting. Yes, we were activating our core, which is why we don't need a separate stretch for it per se. And 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. That's it for today, guys. We thoroughly enjoyed working out, specifically out in the outdoors like this, right under the sun, in between the shade of a coconut tree. Thank you for not messing our experience out completely. Yeah, that's it from our end. This is me, Nitish Balan and Nikita signing off. But before that, when we come back tomorrow,
on backtobasics.health if you're on Instagram or if you're on any other page. Please tag us and feel free to spread the word about us.
yes, apart from that, we'll see you on the other side with another workout. Tomorrow is going to be an upper body. Again, lots of reps, lots of volume, lots of pump. Until we see you, stay fit, stay healthy, and